Hello, welcome to the channel. My name is Ian. This channel is all about music and art. And this is day 2 of the Aesthetica Short Film Festival. And I started the day by going to see another masterclass. This was The Future is Now, Principles of Immersive Storytelling. So this is a one-person presentation with lots of PowerPoint, but there was also some examples that she gave. And her name was Mookie Cullen, who is an BAFTA award-winning creative technologist and executive XR producer, XR being a combination of virtual reality and augmented reality, as far as I'm aware. And it's an in-depth masterclass on immersive storytelling with over 2 decades of pioneering interactive experience to brands like Red Bull, Paramount and BBC's The Voice UK. Mookie will guide you through the principles of crafting compelling, memorable narratives in XR, exploring the convergence of AI. And she did talk about artificial intelligence just a bit at the end, spatial computing, and she did do a little bit on spatial audio as well. I did feel that I don't think I got the principles of immersive storytelling out of this presentation. It was a good presentation. She was very engaging. She did sort of run out of time a bit, so it was a little bit rushed at the end because she wanted to leave 5 minutes for just some questions, which is fair enough. But it didn't quite do what it said on the tin for me. But then again, you know, it was not directly aimed at me. So maybe other people got more out of it than I did, really. But I was engaged. There was almost too much information in there to, you know, for us all to digest. Really, it was pretty much a full house. It was back at the in the museum gardens at the Yorkshire Museum. It's a really good auditorium in there. And like I say, it was pretty full. It wasn't completely full because it was seat 300. I mean, I did take something away from it. What I will say is I'm not so sure we really covered much about storytelling. Storytelling was mentioned quite a lot, but actually I didn't come away with any real idea of how, you know, interactive storytelling is done. And as I later found out, I went and did some VR. And some of the VR that I actually saw could have done with storytelling elements. I mean, one thing that she did say was that this is, you know, it's still, to some extent, we're still at the early stages of this type of thing. But it came as part of the Aesthetica Pass. You did have to book in advance, although people who turned up who hadn't booked were asked to wait until everybody else was in and then they were let in. So, you know, I don't think anybody was turned away, although it was considered to be very full. Interesting, thought-provoking. Shame that it was a little bit rushed at the end. Actually, to be fair, it could have been better to have been maybe an hour and a half, where we'd have got through all of her material at a decent pace and then had sort of 15, 20 minutes for questions at the end. Other things that I've seen today, which will be linked down below. I've done virtual reality, I've done games, and I did those with Steve. And you'll meet Steve in the next video. We also went and did I did drama and Steve did thriller short films, and you'll get to find out what we thought of those as well. We are actually giving films star ratings, which is back to my Edinburgh thing, really. Anyway, more to come. Day 2. There's going to be about 4 videos, I think, from the whole day, or maybe 5. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Cheers now. Bye bye.